All right, good day everyone. Rohan, Sam, welcome to Taunton Airport. What are you doing over here today?
We are here to experience the flight experience with Leo.
Awesome. So first intro flight, right? You're going to be at the first time at the controls of a plane.
First time in my life.
Awesome.
First
So
time
this
experience. Let's see how it's going.
and you're next, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully you like it in the back. Then you want to change to the
Definitely.
front.
I will
Okay.
join.
Excellent. So this is the plane, Cessna 172. And okay, let's get into the plane. And
Start.
yep, okay. Okay, and now you're in controls of the plane.
Yep.
Okay, let's get the seatbelt on. Seatbelt is right here. Okay, and the buckle is on the other side. Okay, looks like you're ready to go. We'll see you when we start in the plane.
Yep, for sure. See you.
Okay, everybody hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so here's a... Oh, hello? Okay, we had a good engine start. And we're going to check everything off the checklist here. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is almost in the green, but it's going to get to the green before we take off. RPMs are around 1000. Going to lean the mixture. I change this to the attitude indicator, which is also known as artificial horizon. It has the airspeed over here, which is 0 right now. Yep.
Okay.
And it's called tape. Here we have altimeter and the rest of the things. And of course, this is kind of artificial horizon. This is the ground. This is the sky. That's the actual horizon over there. Okay. And that's our kind of wings, which is the yellow things. Those are wings on the horizon. Good. Sam? Good. Okay. Everybody good? Okay. So now we're gonna taxi. Actually, we're gonna listen to the ASOS now. So enter. Good. Confirm. Good.
Field. Automated weather observation 1754 Zulu. Wind 020 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 23 Celsius.
I guess we use another runway. Okay, see now I'm changing GPS to Marshfield. Just we need to use code. Kilo. Most airports in the US start with kilo, with K for kilo. And Golf Hotel Golf is the Marshfield code. And I know this without looking anywhere because I've flown out of Marshfield for 6 years. I was a member in the flying club there. It's another great way to fly. Kind of great and economical way to fly is not buy your own plane, but join a flying club. Pay a monthly fee to cover all the monthly expenses. Then you pay it's for non-profit fee to fly the plane. Like for example, in a flight school, I would be renting a plane for $230 an hour, and in the flying club, I would be renting a plane for $130 an hour.
Okay.
That big of a difference.
We can also join the flying club, right?
Yep.
Does it require the
Altimeter
license?
3008. Remark.
Wait.
Density altitude 800.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good here.
Taunton traffic, Silver Sirius 123 Bravo Mike is just going to be taxiing on Alpha Taunton traffic.
And this is the app that I told you about. ForeFly is like magic. Okay, it tells us where the traffic is. It tells us how to fly to Marshfield. I'm going to do the same thing here. Taunton. Oh.
Já tô a ver.
Okay. This gives us some kind of warning. Let me see. Modems. Helicopter is close to helicopter and rotary traffic. Okay, so if we would be in the helicopter, we wouldn't be able to fly to Marshall right now.
Okay.
But since we're on the helicopter, we can go there. It's called notices to airmen. We all gotta check them before we go somewhere. Okay, now let's taxi over to... I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna turn us around and then you can taxi us. Okay? Oh yes, so also we need to establish, it's called positive change of flight controls. Right now I have the controls,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not touching anything.
Your door is open, maybe.
Right?
The door is open.
I know. To give us some air.
Oh, okay.
Tell me if something will be falling out, then we have a problem.
Okay.
You're gonna let me know when to...
Yep. I'm gonna put you onto this line, this taxiway line. I'm gonna of course back you up. Just don't put too much force into things.
Okay.
Okay, where is he going? Okay, he's going there. Good. He's gonna be parking. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, I'm going to close the door. We have the window open, nothing sticking up there, nope. Okay, good. Okay. Hopefully this is all
It's working.
capturing us, yep. No, it's capturing the sound, our conversation.
Okay.
You see I plugged in there?
It's there.
For it to capture our sound, okay? So now you're going to get the flight controls. So I'm going to say your controls. You say my controls. And in this case, only the pedals, okay?
Okay.
So your controls, say my controls.
My controls.
Your controls. So now you have the pedals. Put your feet in the pedals. Okay, so now you're controlling the pedals, only the pedals, okay? Up. No hands, no hands. Hands here. So just the pedals. I know, that I really want to, like in a car now. Okay, go press the right pedal. Right pedal. Now we're going right. See that? Press the bottom of the right pedal. Pressing only the bottom. Now go a little bit left, because you want to try to stay on this line, yeah. Too hard, right?
That's hard?
No, not too hard, right?
Okay.
Pretty easy, right? So now go left. You see that little yellow line over there? Try to follow that line. Go left. More left, press left, more left, more left, press more left. Yeah,
okay.
more left, like this.
Oh, okay.
But no brake, no brakes. Don't press the top of the pedal. No, that's fine, I'm telling you, okay. And now let's do it together. I want to go over there, because I want to stay, because we need to do this one quick test, it's called run up. I want to get the RPMs up to 1600. I want to make sure everything's working fine. For example, in the car, so here I'm helping out a little bit over here. So let's go straight over here. Right, so I'm pressing the left with you. Now let's do hard right, press right. Right, pressing right. Let go of the right. Let's go straight for a little bit. Right here, let's stop over here. Good. So now, we're going to do what's called a run-up. Frequency up to 2.8. Okay, so run-up, it's on the checklist. Run-up, brakes, trim. Trim is neutral. That's the way I was talking about, helping us relieve the pressure. Okay. Flight controls. Flight controls. So go put your hand on the yoke. We're gonna do it together. One hand. You always fly with one hand. You fly with left hand, and then your right hand is gonna do everything here, right?
Okay.
I mean, when you're gonna be learning.
Okay.
In my case, my right hand is controlling the yoke. My left hand does everything here. The power, the mixture. This is how much fuel to air mixture ratio. The GPS, everything. My left hand does. Okay, it's going to be the right hand. So you always fly with the one hand.
One hand.
Yoke. Okay, so go left and look. It went up, right? All right, it went down.
Yes.
Stay over here. Up and down. Now look back. Up.
Yes.
Down.
Down.
Now the pedals. You see, no, look back. Right.
Yes.
Left. You see that?
Okay.
Okay, so now we check the flight controls. Okay. I'm gonna check run up. Okay, with the flight controls, instruments, mixture rich, yes, throttle, 1600 RPM. 1600 RPM. Yeah, I'm taking the controls now. Yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna reach over there for the key. Okay, so I'm gonna check 1 meg. I'll tell you what this means in a moment. Okay, good. 2 megs. Okay, good. Okay, RPM. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so now I want to make sure we did everything. Ammeter check. Okay, so the car, the spark plugs, they need electricity, right, to give the spark to the cylinders, right, to ignite the mixture and have them go like this, right?
Yes.
The car, they get it from the battery, the electricity for the spark plugs. Here, we don't want to depend on the battery because where the battery goes down, the engine needs to keep on running. So we have these things, two of them, for redundancy, called magnetos. That's where I just tested. I tested that both magnetos are working fine. And magnetos, they're like mini generators. They work off the engine, they spin off the engine, and they generate electricity for the spark plugs. So they're a critical part of the engine. If one of them is not working, we're not going flying. I'm gonna go to the maintenance and get them fixed. Okay, now pre-takeoff, runway heading bug, we don't need. Carb heat is off, yes. Landing light we're not gonna use, we're daytime. Transponder, we can set to altitude. Let's see, altitude, good, okay. Takeoff briefing, airspeed, okay, good. So remember, it's all about airspeed, right? As we're gonna roll down the runway, you're gonna see airspeed is coming up. As soon as we get past 55, we're gonna start pulling back. We're gonna pull back immediately, right as we roll down. We're gonna pull back to keep the nose up, and then we get to 55. We're gonna give a little bit more pressure, and then let it just come off the ground slowly. Everything slowly. Oh, no Yankee, not going back and forth abruptly. Okay. Any questions for anyone? Okay, so for controls, the pedals, okay? So you can taxi us, I'm letting the pedals go, you can taxi us over
on
there.
Traffic, Cessna 470 uniform, we are about 10 miles from the northwest inbound for touch and go traffic at runway 112, con.
Okay, what's the wind?
Sky condition clear. Temperature 23 Celsius. Dew point 12 Celsius. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. Density altitude 900.
The wind might have shifted.
Airport King Field. Automated weather observation 1804 Zulu. Wind 020 at 07.
030. It's fairing runway. Yes, fairing runway 0. Found traffic, sky 5315 Tango, taxi to runway 30, and the wind is favoring slightly to runway 30, Ton. Alright, so feet off the brakes, so press the left pedal. That's enough, too much, let's go right pedal. Left the brake, so only the bottom of the pedals.
Uniform set up for the left downwind for runway 30, Ton.
Okay, only the bottom of the pedals. The bottom. Okay. Okay, so press the left pedal. Okay, hands on the right pedal. Okay, and try to keep us on the line if you can. That's acquired skill. It doesn't, I think I was nervous to taxi. I think for my first 2 or 3 lessons. Yeah, great job right there. That's what you need to do. You need to taxi on the line, and that's all the controls you need to use. There's other controls and a couple other things we need to do. So the wind, yeah. So press right. Don't go off the side. Now press a little bit left. So yeah, try to keep us on the yellow line or close to the yellow line if you can. So I listened to the weather. So the frequency you heard me listening. So the weather. Mainly what I need from the weather was the wind. The wind to figure out which direction we need to take off, like we discussed in the classroom. And the wind is pretty much almost direct crosswind.
Con traffic, 470 uniform inbound northwest from the northwest, about 5 miles out. Coming in at 30 for touch and go traffic. Con.
Alright, so we have a plane coming in. So we're going to take off that way, and then we're gonna go left. We're gonna turn left crosswind. Left 9-degree turns, and the traffic is called traffic pattern. That's how all the planes come into the airport and depart the airport. To make sure we keep separation from each other. Make sure we all know where the other plane is gonna be. And yeah, very good job. That's it. You still have to work at it, right? You're working at it, but you're going straight. Yeah, that's what counts. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull power idle. Now let's press the top of the pedals. A little bit. Just like in a car, brakes. Okay, and both at the same time. Otherwise, if you press one brake but not the other, you're gonna go into that direction.
Okay.
Okay, so now my controls. Feet back also. I'm gonna do takeoff briefing so you can close the window. Sam, you wanna close the window? Probably easier for you. Okay. Okay, good. Full reach. Takeoff checklist. Okay. Climb. Okay, looks like we're good there. Any questions? Okay. So taxi on the runway, we're gonna need to use ailerons into the wind. So, but I'm gonna help you out. You're gonna pull back when you say 55. But you have to look at the runway. You just have to glance. Look at the runway, glance here. Look at the runway, glance here. Okay.
Got it.
This comes, of course, as acquired skill, like everything else. Right? Any questions?
All clear.
Alright, so I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to tell anybody else who is coming in or going out. They're going to take off runway 30. They're going to do northeast departure from a left downwind.
Okay.
Okay, from left downwind is over there. So when I see this traffic coming in, but we're going to get out before it gets here. Alright, so left hand on the yoke. The left hand, yeah. Not much pressure. Very easy, yeah. This plane has very light controls. Okay. Down in traffic, Sky of 535 Tango, take off runway 30 for northeast departure of left downwind, Taunton.
Taunton traffic, 470 uniform, entering left downwind at 14.
And keep the arm hand relaxed. Yeah, keep relaxed. Yep. That's something, and I used to do it as well. It's like death grip it, and it makes it tight. No, like this. Keep hold it, but yeah. You ready? All right. So full power. Obviously, yoke comes up. No, one hand. I'm going to keep it into the wind. So I'm going to check all the instruments are green. Good. Airspeed alive.
Yes.
Okay, good. 45. And pull it back. And 60, we're going to pull. And we're going to fly off the ground. There we go. I'm going to pitch for 80. You're going to push a little bit. Push to gain some airspeed. Get some bumps. Are you both okay with bumps?
Yes.
Okay, we'll climb out at 80. Okay, so we get some bumps, so I'm going to help you out with the trim here. Okay, there we go. Now we're climbing. Let's see the airspeed. We pull back, we slow down, just like in the hill in the car.
Yes.
Pull back, we go up more uphill, then we go slower. We exhausted all of our power, we don't have any more power to add, right? So you see wind wants to push us that way, so we're gonna always have to fly the plane.
Put Cessna 470 uniform, turning left, base at 30, Taunton.
The ideal speed to get to 1,000 feet as quickly as possible, that's our safe altitude, it's 80 miles an hour.
Okay.
So there's 80, 500 feet right here, we're gonna turn left crosswind. So we're gonna do shallow banking. On traffic, Sky 535 Tango, turn left crosswind for 30 for departure from 30 to northeast. And we're going to continue our turn.
Traffic 0664 Juliet Hotel, left downwind, runway 14.
Marshal this to the northeast, and we're going to follow this line, see magenta line. And when we're above 1,000 feet, I see we need to hold this the power in to make sure it doesn't come back out.
Want me to hold that?
No, I'm doing everything. You just control the plane. I'm helping out just a little bit until we get 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Now that we're 1,000 feet, he's below us. We're good there. Now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fly us over on this magenta line, this pink line, purple, whatever. Just pitch up, so we're gonna actually help you pitch up.
Traffic, you gotta go.
Now it's all you.
You're gonna help me.
Inbound, visual approach, 26.
Keep holding.
Huh?
You keep holding this steering.
You see, you're flying the plane. Turn us a little bit to the left to fly us on the on this line, on the pink line, or purple line. Yep.
Yeah.
Just help me out a little bit, and let's turn to where the line is. Turning.
I want you to
Turn
hold it.
a little more.
Side.
Want me to hold it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but you're doing yourself.
I'm scared.
Scared? No, but I'm here. I've done all kinds of things, so it might mean like
Yeah.
I know the safety
uniform,
margin.
Clear runway. Done.
So I know you won't do anything that's unsafe, and I won't be able to fix.
Okay.
So if you want me to hold the feel more comfortable, I can.
Yeah.
But if you want to experience flight on your own, I recommend you to try that. So it's up to you.
Maybe on the way back.
The way back, sure.
For
Okay.
now, you can.
How about this? I'll hold like this. Okay?
Alpha,
I'm guarding it.
2 miles to the northwest of the field. Going to be circling in over the field from 3,000 into the left downwind. Go ahead to traffic.
Okay, let's
Still
hear what
traffic up
people do.
1,000.
Marshall.
Driver
I'll help you, don't worry. That's a little bit more complicated today because a little bit more turbulence. A little bit, that's not much. Alright, now let's push the nose level. We can accelerate. I'm going to pull the power back a little bit. There's the cruise. There's the trim, and now we're cruising to Marshfield. That's our line. And we have...
Marshall Chapter, Skyhawk 369 Tango Whiskey, turning left base for over 6, Marshfield.
Right, runway 6.
Southbridge traffic at Dakota 4351. Delta is 5 miles to the west, descending to 2,600. We'll be entering an extended left base, runway 2, Southbridge traffic.
Into traffic IB7 Delta Charlie, be entering at left downwind for runway 20 Hampton, overhead dispatch. Chatter traffic 1 uniform, left base, 6, full stop, chatter. Marshall traffic, Skyhawk 369 Tango Whiskey, turning final for runway 6, Marshfield.
You're flying, I'm just guarding.
Okay.
I'm not flying.
Okay, you guys full stop.
Am I good on the course?
Huh? Well, right here.
Okay.
Good thing. Looks good?
Yeah.
And of course, go a little bit left. They're in the back.
Chatter 1 uniform, final 6, full stop, chatter.
What makes it safer than in the car, because we're far away from everything, we're far away from all the obstacles, right? In the car, you can't let go of the wheel because you're going to hit something. Right? Here, look, we not can both let go, nothing's going to happen. Look, let go. Oh, look, it's not going to go anywhere.
Enter traffic IB7 Delta Charlie's left base for time on runway 20.
Okay.
Even if it turns a little bit, nothing wrong from turning.
Yeah.
It's not, we're not going to go, okay, go ahead. Yep.
For traffic, Skyhawk 369 Tango Whiskey, short final for runway 6, Marshfield.
If we were flying next to a mountain, then yeah, we could hit a mountain. But over here, all flatlands, so we're high enough, we're away from all the obstacles. There's some windmills over there, I think there's an antenna over there, a chimney or something. But we're way higher than that. So at this altitude, we're not going to hit anything.
Okay.
Higher you are, the safer you are in the plane.
Okay.
So the further you are from the ground, the more time you have to fix something if you need to fix it, right?
Okay.
You see all these fields we have? Those are potentially, there's a highway over there, those potentially we can land in those fields if we had to.
Okay.
So I personally, there's a...
Traffic at Dakota 51 Delta is left base, runway 2, Southbridge traffic.
You know the airport in the... Martha's Vineyard?
Yeah.
Sorry, Island Martha's Vineyard, right? So there's an airport. Don't need to let go. I'm helping out if I need to. Okay. Helping out. See, I'm holding it, and when it gives a little bounce.
Nice.
Good. Good.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Southbridge traffic at Dakota 51 Delta, turning final, runway 2, Southbridge traffic.
So there's a big field. There's an airport, grass airport in Martha's Vineyard.
Okay.
So I landed this plane there like 5 times. Just this summer. And my family and I have my wife and my son, my daughter, We go there for July 4th, my birthday is July 4th. We go there every July 4th for breakfast.
Nice.
Fly to Martha's Vineyard to land on the grass and walk over to the restaurant and have some breakfast. So we're 14 miles away and 11 minutes out, Marshfield.
Automated weather observation 1817 Zulu. Wind 050 at 7 knots.
Marshall traffic, Tower 369 Tango Whiskey, clear runway 6, taxiing back to runway 6, Marshall.
Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 1.
I'm listening to Marshfield weather.
Temperature.
See which runway to use, which I already know, because they're using runway 6.
14 Celsius. Altimeter 3010.
Let's turn it back a little.
Marshfield Municipal, George Harlow Field.
Automated weather observation 1818 Zulu. Wind 050 at 8 knots. Peak gusts 17 knots. Wind variable each 30.
I'm gonna do a little bit kind of heads up. On the way down to Marshall, we're gonna get some turbulence because the gusty wind. No big deal. Just so you know what to expect.
Okay.
I find this kind of wind. I teach in this wind, and before people get there, I'm under control. I'm helping you. Don't worry, nothing. It's all normal. Because when you fly in a big plane, you get some turbulence as well, right?
Yes.
But that kind of turbulence you get is like when you drive fast on the highway, you hit some bumps, right? It's gonna, if you have many bumps, you go do like this, right?
Yeah.
That's the turbulence you get in a big plane. Here, it's like we're driving over a parking lot with big holes.
Okay.
Right, so we get this. So we just got. And also, the reason we get this is because as the day goes, a sunny day like this, the ground heats up. The ground heats up, and what happens with the warm air? Does it go up or down? Or does it move? Warm air goes up, right?
It goes down. Traffic
Yep.
Richmond
So, as the ground heats up,
on a 12-mile final, runway 7, Provincetown.
as the ground heats up, the air below heats up, it goes up. Goes up and unevenly, right? Because the air over water heats up slower than the air over the ground. The air over the pavement heats up the most, right? So you get air going up at different speeds. So that's what we're bouncing on.
Okay.
That's where the KSI bounces. Know those puffy clouds we get sometime in the afternoon? That's from that, because the air goes up, then it cools down, then it condenses. That's how we get the clouds. But below the clouds, we're going to get the turbulence. Above the clouds, we get no turbulence.
I have to follow this?
Follow this. No. This is just for me to make sure there's no traffic.
Okay, so the flight is not...
Yeah, I can fix it. Yeah. Reset. We call reset. Set. Yeah. So go a little bit. Actually, this is good place because we're gonna go first. We're gonna go to the ocean. We're gonna fly over the shore and come back down to line ourselves with runway 6. Runway 6 is going towards the ocean.
Okay.
The ocean, the coastline already.
Yes.
So runway 6, we're going to be landing towards the coastline. So we want, on the phone we talked about landing over the beach. We won't get to do it because the wind is favoring the other runway. However, we're going to be taking off over the beach.
Okay.
So we'll take off over the beach. On the way back, we'll fly over the beach. We'll climb over the beach.
Okay.
So I'll take controls and you both can enjoy the scenery.
6 miles on the practice run of B into Gardner. We'll be doing this. And Provincetown traffic, Cape Richmond Cessna 36911, 8 miles final, runway 7, Provincetown.
Alright, so now we're at Marshfield.
Marshall traffic, Tower 369 Tango Whiskey, back into runway 6, Marshfield. Traffic, Star 9253 is 3 miles to the south. Gonna make a right turn.
You're flying the plane? It's okay, we need to go a little bit left because we're gonna be over the shoreline and coming back like this. So this path is good. Marshall traffic, Sky 5315 Tango, inbound landing from the west for runway 6. We'll be entering left downwind from over the north shoreline, Marshfield. 9 miles out, Marshfield. I just let everybody know in Marshfield that we're coming in, see it says Marshfield right here, this frequency is from Marshfield. That we're coming in on from the west, and we're gonna enter this called left downwind. So for example, if this is the runway, we're gonna be landing like this, we first need to fly this way, then this way, then this way. So this is our downwind leg, this is a base, this is a final. Okay. That's the airport over there. The airport is tough to see. So when you first kind of get familiarized with how everything looks from above, it's tough to recognize things. After a while, we begin to recognize how runway looks different. It's just something straight. Straight in the nature, there's no straight things in nature, right? See, it's a straight line over there. That's power lines over there, okay. Right? There's nothing straight in nature. If you see something straight, it's the runway. So I've seen there's near back at Taunton, there's a straight patch of grass. Okay. And like, this got to be a runway, and I see a plane right next to it. So if something is straight, it's something made on purpose. Okay.
Roger. Sam, can you hear me, Sam? Can you take a picture? Can you take a picture?
Main traffic, guys.
2 miles
to the west now. Make a wake up momentarily.
Your microphone is a little bit far from your mouth, so we can't hear you well.
Marshfield traffic, Skyhawk 369 Tango Whiskey, departing runway 6 to the west, Marshfield.
Runway 6 to the west. Gonna get... Skyhawk departing, are you going on the left downwind or right downwind for departure?
Left downwind for departure.
Alright, we'll be looking out for you. We'll be coming in from the north, from the west, but going over the north shoreline for left downwind for runway 6. See, we communicate, the pilots communicate because there's no air traffic control over here. So pilots got to communicate to make sure we stay away from each other, basically. Got it.
Orange municipal traffic, Cessna 01 Mike approaching from the east, presently about 10 miles.
Level C. Let's keep wings level C. On the way back, I'll show you some maneuvers of what I was talking about in class, if you're comfortable. Comfortable with it?
Take this.
I'm not going to do those maneuvers. I'm going to do some turns. Yeah. I'm going to show you about the turns, okay?
Okay.
And demonstrate how if you turn the yoke to the left, it does not mean we're going to be flying to the left. It means wings are going to come back to the left.
Okay.
There's the runway. I don't know if you can see it yet. It's this way. You see the runway?
Yeah, I can see it.
Runway 6 means it's pointing. We're going to be landing and taking off on the heading of 060, which is roughly northeast. Exact northeast is 0, so 45 degrees is exact northeast, right? Because 90 is east, right? 90 is this here. If I turn this over. Right now we're flying 060, right? We're flying parallel to the runway. So east is 90, west is 270, south is 180.
To the west, Marshfield.
Alright, so this guy taking off. Nice and calm, huh? Nice and smooth, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. Oh yeah, but you're probably gonna get some bumps on the final.
Midfield left downwind for runway 21.
Marshall traffic, Sky Falcon Alpha Tango, inbound for landing from 4 miles to the west. We'll be overflying from the north shoreline, enjoying left downwind for runway 6, Marshfield. Now let's see if we can find that other plane. Call it traffic. If we see other planes, we don't say, oh, there's a plane, we see traffic. Because we don't care if it's a plane, a helicopter or something, it's traffic for us. It's something we need to avoid.
2-1, right? Yeah, 2-1.
Let's go a little bit to the left. Now you see the runway over here, correct?
And traffic, Skyline is turning left base, runway 21 now.
Where was this guy? Oh, he's on our altitude now. It's tough to see, especially when the plane is higher. The background is blue sky. Okay, we should be far enough away.
Victor Hotel Bravo over top of the field, going to be doing a right 360 and a 45 left downwind for runway 2.
There, I see him. You see the plane right there? See a plane over there?
Yep.
That's our traffic, so we're good. Gonna go a little bit to the left,
Traffic, dominant journey.
over the shoreline.
Final, runway 21
So you hear many people talking on this frequency is because many airports are sharing the same frequency. At least 5 airports in the close by are sharing the same frequency. Yeah. So it's a little cause a little bit not a problem, but inconvenience.
Orange municipal traffic, Cessna 01 Mike. 3 mile final, runway 32. Orange municipal traffic.
Minimum traffic, Skyhawk 99250, midfield left down, lane 32, correction 21, minimum, full stop.
We're going to get over the shoreline, we're going to turn to the right, we're going to fly down over the shoreline and join and to the left down over there and there. Voila, flies itself without autopilot, right? We're going to be doing a loop around. I'm going to initiate descent pretty much at the same time as we're looping into it to get to the airport. In this area is my favorite airport, and I've flown out of here for 6 years. I was in the club over here. I was flying like 100 hours a year, so I've flown out of this airport probably
Final for runway 2, landing
6 years, 100 hours a year. Now I fly 600 hours a year.
600 hours
Because I teach part-time.
Okay.
If I were teaching full-time, probably 1,000 hours a year. I love it. I don't need to do anything else. I just love this. Who knows? Maybe it'll grow in you as well. You'll want to change your career to airline pilot.
Maybe.
Maybe you?
I don't know if we are...
Traffic, 9253, final, runway
what was that?
21, full stop, minimum.
If we do get the license for the flight, flight training, after that can we be an airline pilot?
Oh no, you have to get many licenses.
Yeah.
So right now I don't have enough experience to be an airline pilot.
Okay.
In the US I need 1,500 hours. But I'm almost there, I'm at 1,400.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's reduce the power. See, I'm gonna show what happens with the power idle.
Oh.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Okay. I'm not
So
glide.
now I'm just gonna pitch for best glide speed. So you see, we're gliding.
Okay.
Marshall traffic, Sky 535 Tango, anything left downwind for runway 6, Marshfield.
Bordar, bhai.
Descend about 500 feet per minute, and we can even descend slower. It's a glider.
Yeah.
Actually, part of becoming commercial, getting my commercial license that I have right now, I need to do this and land the plane without any power.
Oh.
Yeah, so I need to become that good to do that, yep. So that's the trim.
Coastline 0 is beautiful. The view is very scenic from here.
Yeah, we're gonna take off, we're gonna fly out that way a little bit to celebrate your birthday.
Okay, thank you, Captain.
Yep, my pleasure. I'll get the power back, just I want to demonstrate how nicely it glides without any power. So we're taking about, I don't know what to miss. Okay, there's a runway. More power back. 5,000 feet over here. And then we're gonna extend flaps shortly. So now it's gonna be my controls, but you're gonna be if you want, you can follow me.
Okay.
But don't control the plane, but just follow me to see. I'm gonna explain what I'm doing, how I'm landing the plane. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now we beam the numbers, and we're gonna first notch your flaps. If you look at the wing, now the wing we have flaps.
Yes.
Marshall traffic, Sky 535 Tango, turn left base for runway 6, Marshfield. Yeah, that's the turbulence I was talking about. All good.
Okay.
Yeah, because the wind is coming strong from here, so it's gonna give us, and it's not strong. The wind is not that strong, it's just gusty.
Okay.
As the wind is gusty, it's a little bit more challenging. But before you get your even private pilot license, you need to be able to land this kind of wind. So this wind is really nothing even for private pilots.
Okay.
Plus, it takes a little bit more challenge than when there's no wind at all, or when the wind is constant.
Although we are near the coastline, so that's why the wind's I guess.
Yeah, but also just the day. No, in the afternoon the wind picks up. Okay, all clear. Marshall traffic, Sky 5 Tango, turning left, turning final for runway 6, Marshall. Okay, there's our final. Right now, it's airspeed. I'm looking for airspeed.
10 miles to the east at 3600. We'll be setting ourselves up for a GPS runway 33 approach, Oxford.
I'm looking for 70 miles an hour. I'm a little fast right now, which is no big deal. This is a long runway, it's 4,000 feet. Okay. I'm reducing the power because I'm a little high and I'm using pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. So if I'm going, if I want to slow down, I just pitch up a little bit. If I'm pitching up, if I'm too low, I'm gonna add power. If I'm too high, I'm gonna reduce power. Okay, and more flaps. Oh, that's the turbulence I was talking about.
Okay.
Flaps. Yep, that's the turbulence because of trees. There's some extra turbulence here. You see those four white lights?
Yes.
Those are called PAPIs. They're precision approach something indicators. That means that they tell us are we too high or too low. Right now it's telling us we're too high, but now you see they're all red now. That means we're too low actually, but it's okay because we're about to land. Okay, so now we're going to level off. The power, level off, fly level, fly just above the runway and put it down like this, softly. So we flew just above the runway. Then just before we touched down, I pitched up and to make sure we land in the main gear. Nobody else coming in, and we're just going to do a taxi right here. Marshfield traffic, Sky 5 Tango, back taxiing runway 6, Marshfield. As they close down the taxi over here, we're going to taxi on the runway.
Copy.
Back taxiing. Back taxiing on runway 6. Make sense?
Yes.
But this because we're on the runway, so now we're gonna prepare for takeoff as well. Although we can do it right when we get to the beginning of the runway. They dug everything up over here, but this is where I used to do a lot of my flying. The closest taxiway over here.
Yes.
This is why we're back taxiing on the runway.
Okay.
They're doing some serious construction over here. All good?
Good.
Fly to Marshfield?
Yes.
Okay.
Back taxi and take off.
Exactly, back taxi. I'm gonna turn around and then I'm gonna take off. And we're gonna fly. We're gonna make a right turn. We're gonna fly over the coastline. Then we're gonna. I'm gonna fly the plane over the coastline so you can enjoy the view.
Okay.
And when we get over like 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet, you can take over and fly us back to Marshfield using the magenta line. Okay.
With that.
Marshfield traffic, Sky 5 Tango, still back taxiing runway 6. Get ready for takeoff, Marshfield. I want to announce to everybody in case somebody's coming in, so they know that they're on the runway. So they're going to have to take some time in the air before they can land. Okay, very good. Prepare for takeoff. Going to go back to Taunton. There we go. Back to Taunton. At 20 miles, 8 minutes. Approximately 8 minutes. All good?
All good.
You can follow me on the controls for takeoff. Actually, you can do takeoff yourself like we did there, but I'll help you out, okay? So same thing, we accelerate down the runway. When we get to 50, first we're gonna pull back a little bit because the yoke's gonna come back to us when I do full power. When we get to about 55, you're gonna start slowly pulling back and stop.
Okay.
Wait for it to get off the ground, and then I'm gonna at maybe even 300 feet. Can turn over the water and continue climbing over the water over the coastline.
Okay, copy that.
So 300 feet, so we don't go too far over the water. That's why at 300 feet we'll see how far. Because right now we have some headwinds, so we might not get far anyway over the water, even to 500 feet.
Okay.
Make sense? All good?
All good.
Right. Full power. See, slow. I'm moving everything slow. Everything in the green. Yep, everything in the green. Airspeed alive. Yeah. See, yoke is coming back. We let it come back. And okay, 55. We pull and now we push to make sure we accelerate to 80. Because you want to get to 1,000 feet as fast as possible. I'm going to help us out with the trim. Keep us at 80. Coming out over the coastline. And right here, 80. Right here. Marshall Chavez, Sky Panther on Tango, took off on runway 6, climbing and departing the area to the south, over the coastline to on the right crosswind, Marshfield. Okay, at 400 feet, yeah, we can make the turn, fly right over the coastline. How about that, huh?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. I can't even get enough of this, and I've flown here for 6 years.
Yes.
I can fly out of Toronto right now. I'm flying out of Marshfield.
So scenic. Feels like I'm in a movie.
Yeah. Okay, you only can take some pictures.
Yep.
Okay, I'm flying the plane. My controls.
Okay, got it.
Auburn Luton traffic, Cessna 7436 Golf, we are 10 miles to the northeast. Landing on runway 35, Auburn Luton.
I did both. So there's a Provincetown over there somewhere. Today visibility is not the greatest, so won't get to see Provincetown from here probably. That's Cape Cod over there. But yeah, visibility over Cape Cod is usually not the greatest.
Because it's all the way in the sea.
Yeah, a special day like today was some humidity. But on a clear day, yeah, the whole thing you can see from here, you can see the entire Cape Cod.
Auburn Luton traffic, Cessna 7436 Golf, 7 miles to the northeast for flying over midfield for runway 35 Auburn Luton.
Right, your controls, you can fly us back to Marshfield. Are you comfortable?
Yep.
Right. See, the plane is very, Cessna is very slow. Let's try to keep it at 80 until we get 1,000 feet. Try to use one hand if you can. Keep turning. See this dotted line over here? Let's put it on the magenta line. It'll mean we're flying where we want to go. I get ready to listen to the weather back at Taunton. Okay, and we can okay, now let's level off, so slowly. Bring the nose level. Okay, at 2,000 feet, we're going to accelerate a little bit. Bring back the power. Around 2300, I'm going to relieve the pressure with the trim. And that's it, now we're cruising. Look, we're above the clouds.
Yes. Hey, want me to show you how the plane turns? Want me to show you something? No? Is it going to be scary?
I don't know, I can't judge because it's not scary to me.
We can go with the...
I can slow, you can tell me to stop, okay? You can tell me to stop, okay? I'm just going to make some turns.
Just don't go very steep.
No, just to make some turns. So I'm going up to 30 degrees, no more than 30 degrees.
Okay.
You see? I'm going to make turns. This this is 20 degrees, this is 30 degrees.
Okay.
And then look, my yoke is going left, but the plane is still turning to the right because it is banking to the right. You see that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Traffic, Sabria, 3 miles.
we'll do same thing to the other side.
To the east to be inbound, runway 32.
And now we're back on our escape. Now I'm gonna. It's going to the right, but the plane is still banking left, so we turn left. It's all about the banks. This you just tell the plane which way to bank.
No, it's the Sabria. I got you inside. I'm gonna follow in behind you.
We do cruise checklist. Cruise power, I did anyway. Make sure there's not
Already landed on pavement. I gotta try out my 3-point landing skills.
Okay, you're flying. See those big lakes over there?
Yes.
The Taunton Airport is a little bit, I don't know.
Southward traffic, 9
This much to the right of those.
the area to the southeast, Southbridge.
Copy.
Wisconsin traffic, Sabria 6322 November, 6 miles to the west, landing Wisconsin.
You can try the turns yourself a little bit. Go left, go right, see how the plane feels. Just try to get us to Taunton on that magenta line. Pink/purple line. And now go back, go left. Find the plane. You're pilot in command and training, or captain in training. Jump a little bit. I got back down. See, we got up to 2,500 feet. Okay. I think might be your mic. Oh, that's the why. Okay, that's it. This is blowing on the microphone. That's what's causing the sound.
Did you see I was turning the plane?
Ah, that's what the intro flight lesson is about. You feel the controls.
Can you capture that on the video if I'm turning the plane?
We have 2 videos going on,
okay,
so definitely. Sam, who is my son, yeah, he will capture it.
Can I turn it again?
Of course, do, yeah. As long as you fly in that direction, you can go like this and go like this. As long as Sam will be okay in the back. Okay. Sam, it's tough to hear you because the microphone is still far from your mouth. I could hear you, but barely. You're going up now, you see it, you're pitching up, you're going up. It's okay. So the turn that I showed you was 30 degrees.
Okay.
My commercial certificate, I had to do it to 50 degrees.
Okay.
Degree turn.
And
so,
what degree did I did?
I didn't notice, to be honest. Maybe 20 maybe?
Okay.
10, 20, something like that. Could do more. Private pilot, people need to do 45 degrees. Again, you get all comfortable by the time you slowly get more and more comfortable with different things. Maneuvers, cross-country flight, it's all progression. Was it?
What is the technical term for the steering? What do we call?
Yoke. This is a yoke.
When we move, like pull the yoke forward towards us, at this point of time it's gonna go up in the altitude?
Nope, try it. Pitch. This is pitch, this is bank.
Okay.
This is bank or roll. Degrees of bank, and otherwise you're doing the roll. When you do this, you do roll. This you're doing pitch. This you do yaw, so watch this.
Oh, okay.
That's yaw.
Okay.
I did with the rudder.
We're going almost 2,700 feet.
Yep.
This flight is good for 3,000 feet?
We're going with 2,000 feet over here, yep. We can't go back up north at 2,000 feet because we're going to get into Boston airspace. We cannot
We cannot go up to 3,000 feet, right?
Here we can. Up a little bit up north we cannot because it's Boston. We would get into Boston airspace. We can get into Boston airspace. We need explicit permission. Clear to enter Boston airspace. You need to
okay. Can we go now to the 3,000 feet?
Go to 3,000 feet now, yeah.
Been traffic, Skylane 58, 888 is 8 miles.
But if you want to help me, you can add more power.
Northeast,
add more power.
Inbound for traffic, inbound for landing runway 6, entering the 45.
See how fast you're climbing now?
And then reduce the power?
You level the nose first, or the pitch. Reduce the power, yeah, pull it back, yeah.
How much back?
So the way, so put the whole hand on both, right?
Okay.
Then you push off with the finger, like this.
Got it.
Because if you do this, now you're using too much muscle just for this. You want to use the finger muscles to move power back and forth.
Power is good for the...
Yeah, it's good power, yeah. So yeah, try to fly on the magenta line and listen to the weather.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 23 Celsius. Dew point 12 Celsius. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. Density altitude 800.
Taunton Municipal Airport, King Field.
Automated weather observation 1848 Zulu. Wind variable at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
Wind is variable.
Been traffic, Skylane 58, 888, entering the 45 for runway 6, descending through 2000.
We are on the course?
42335, final 326
Was it?
Are we on the course?
Yeah, right here, yeah. There's the airport right there.
Okay.
5 miles out, so I should make a call. On traffic, Sky 5 from Tango, inbound for landing from the northeast, 5 miles out, runway 12, Taunton.
And how do we descend the altitude?
For descent, it's the power. So power, if you take away the power and we pitch down a little bit to keep the airspeed, then now we're going to descend. Now to power, I need to add carb heat. That's, you see the runway right there. So we want to aim for the middle of the runway.
Okay.
Alright, now we're descending a little bit fast. Are you okay? Your ears are good?
Yep, all good.
Okay. Actually, take out the power even more. It's a little bit high, no problem. We just want to slow down for a descent. If we're high, too high. Help us out with the trim. Newport over there.
Port.
Right.
Just gliding on the air right now?
Traffic, no, I didn't.
is clear.
So, here. Now we're gliding.
Downward safety.
Now we're gliding. Technically, yeah, we should be gliding because we're a little bit high.
Yep.
We want to get down to 1100 feet.
Okay.
1100 feet is the traffic pattern altitude. We're 2 miles away. I can tell everybody that we're entering the traffic pattern. Taunton traffic, Sky 5 for Tango, entering left downwind for runway 12, Taunton. Nice, so you see the runway?
Yes.
Where we took off from, but we're going to be landing on the opposite runway now.
Okay.
I heard someone using the runway.
Reporting 3-2.
Yeah, we're gliding. Gliding.
Staying in the pattern.
You don't push it down forward, right?
Oh, I just trimmed it correctly, so yeah.
Oh, for getting the altitude descent.
Traffic order 0 Juliet, 6 miles.
We can descend even slower right now.
Right here, drop the left downwind for runway 32,
We could descend even slower if we go slower. We need to be at 75 to have the slowest descent.
Okay.
But we don't need to descend slower because we still have some altitude to lose.
Yes.
Now we're going to be parallel to the runway just like we were at Marshfield.
Traffic West, 7 Bravo Whiskey's taking off, runway 12, going to be closed traffic, Tom.
Taunton traffic, Sky 5 from Tango, on left downwind for 12, Taunton. Yes, we're going to need to continue descent, but I slowed down our descent. So that's the runway we're going to be landing on. We're on left downwind right now.
For traffic, we're 691 Juliet, it's 3 miles north of the field. We'll be overflying the field to the right teardrop or left downwind.
Same thing, I'm going to have the controls, but you follow me, I'm going to talk to landing.
Left cross that Pittsburgh.
Okay, we'll beam the numbers. First notch your flaps.
1100 altitude.
Yep. 11 is good. Now, but we want to start descent. When we beam when we parallel to the numbers, we want to start the descent. Okay, so I am pushing that nose down a little bit because I trimmed for nose a little high.
Okay.
Because that helps us for landing. Now we can make the turn. Taunton traffic, Sky Farm Tango, turning left base for 12 Taunton. Shallow turns here, see around 15 degrees. The wind is pushing us a little bit. But the wind's going to push us towards the runway because the wind is from there.
Okay.
The wind is from that side. Probably from the left. We're going to have to do some crosswind corrections. What's officially called?
Traffic, 7 Bravo, if you're turning crosswind, runway 12 Taunton.
And the wind is banking us left, so we're going to go yoke right. So we're going to have to constantly fly the plane.
Pittsburgh traffic, we're 6910 Juliet, it's over the field at 1850. We're looking at a right teardrop or left downwind for runway 32. We're looking at the traffic coming downwind.
Yeah, I see that I'm a little bit high, so I reduce power back to idle. But I'm probably going to add power, some power back in, we'll see. On traffic, Sky Farm Tango, turning final for 12 Taunton.
Traffic 7 Bravo Whiskey is turning left downwind 12 Taunton.
Okay, someone is on left downwind.
Traffic, welcome to single East 68 miles to the south.
Look at the wings. Look at the wings, you see how they're more curvy and they're bigger. Okay, so
Extended.
now we're going to get some bumps over here because of the trees. The wind is hitting the trees and it gets kind of like this. I'm just looking at the runway, I don't care about my altitude, my airspeed, I just look at the runway, keep the same pitch. We're going to level off and fly just over the runway. Power idle. Fly over the runway. And kind of go over the runway. The pitch up. And we're going to touch down softly. When you keep flying over the runway without any power, eventually we run out of speed. And once we run out of speed, the wings no longer produce enough lift, so come back down to the ground.
Okay.
And of course, if we want to land on the main gear, we don't want to land on the nose, or even we don't even want to land on all three at the same time. We land on the main gear, so that's why we pitch up.
Taunton traffic helicopter 386 Romeo Hotel, 6 miles to the north, inbound runway 12 Taunton.
And here we are.
Non-traffic, 7 Bravo, turning left base, runway 12.
Now we're going to clean up. So cap here off. After landing checklist, which is right here. I want to make sure I did everything. Off landing flaps, good, retract, landing light off, probe light off, carb heat off, and make sure lean is fired, good. Okay, so now I'm going to get us on the line, and you can taxi us back to the ramp, okay?
Okay, traffic, 7 Bravo, turning final 12 Taunton.
On traffic, Sky Farm Tango, clear of 12 Taunton. It won't let me get my voice in. Right, so now you can taxi us. I'll give you some power. Go ahead, taxi us. Sam, can you open the window, please? Right, so right, no hands. Feet. Right, yep. And now go left, yep. Yeah, everybody wants to steer on the ground with it. Even sometimes, even I've done it many times. Like even after I was already flying for a while, just because you drive the car all the time, so
yes.
you used to turn like this. That's why I guess first learn steer properly on the ground. I tell people to just not even touch the yoke. Do the yoke, so you restrain yourself from doing anything.
Taunton traffic helicopter 386 Romeo Hotel, final traffic in sight, Taunton.
I'm gonna park over here this time because I might need fuel soon. The next flight or the flight after we need fuel. Okay. My controls. I'll park the plane over here. I'm facing the fuel pump.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Taunton Airport. The weather is nice, cloudy outside, 22 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, probably a little higher, but yeah, welcome back.
Traffic, Sim Bravo, she's clear of 12, taxiing back to the runway, Tom.
Went to Marshfield and came back, and you were flying most of the way, but there was most of the way here. I wasn't doing anything.
Departing.
Great job,
Captain.
First flight. Yep, you're the captain.
Hey.
You're in the captain's seat, you're the captain.
Traffic helicopter,
right,
386 Romeo Hotel, turning right base, runway 12, Taunton.
And welcome back to Taunton after a beautiful flight to Marshfield. Yes. Here, our new pilot in training comes out, Rohan. How was your flight?
It was fantastic. I absolutely loved the
Here's a step right here.
first experience.
There's a step, yeah.
I absolutely loved the first experience, and I would highly recommend you guys to come back here and take a flight with Leo.
Awesome, thank you. And you got to fly the plane yourself? You got to do some turns?
Yeah, I did the maneuvers in the air for like around 20 degrees left and right, and we flew across the coastline as well. The experience was like wonderful. I must recommend everyone to go ahead and come here and book a flight with Leo.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. And Sam?
It
How
was
your
amazing
experience
experience.
on the back?
I will try for sure very soon. Yep.
Okay, thank you all, and hope we'll see you coming back
See you very
for more
Hopefully
lessons.
see you soon again.